What up, world? Back again. You know who we are, and if you don't know by now, you're gonna know in a few seconds. We are the Country Rap Report. It's your boy Big XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And you know what we do right here on the Country Rap Report, but let me let you know for all our first-time viewers, what we do is we take four, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. My wife would be so proud. We take 4 videos from some of the top country rap artists in the country, and we review them. We tell you the goods, the bads, and the uglies, the things you want to hear and don't want to hear of those videos. Now, for you, the viewing audience, for you to follow along, in our comments area is the link to each and every video. That way you can watch the videos and get interactive with us and see if you agree on what we're saying. Okay?
And some of them videos might not always be country rap. Just saying.
That was gonna be my next thing.
So don't get in your feelings.
Ladies and boys and girls. Now we are the Country Rap Report. Every video is not a country rap artist. Every artist don't want to be considered a country rap artist. But what we decided to do is not just give you country rap artists, because we will give you all the country rap artists who do videos. Right. But we're also going to give you artists that we feel like the average country rap audience or average country rap fan would appreciate.
Right.
So not only are we reviewing these videos of those you know and love, but we're also introducing you to some artists that you might want to listen to in the meantime, in between time. Okay. All right, man. Listen, as Michael Buffer would say, as the great Michael Buffer would say.
He's still alive?
Is he still alive?
I didn't know he's still alive. That dude been around a minute. Good Lord. Our whole lifetime.
Michael Buffer is not only still alive, but you know, his brother is just as big as Michael.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has a brother named Bruce. So sometimes, you know, you might be having a fight on, but say you're not in front of the television.
Right.
And you just hear the voice, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies and millions of attendants. It might not be Michael. It might be Bruce, because Bruce, I think, is probably just as popular as Michael, but I think Bruce might be a couple dollars cheaper. So
right.
You can get the same effect because you get that last name and, you know, you're going to get the same thing. So
who would have thought dude made a living off of announcing for sporting events?
Who would have thought that brothers would be able to do it? Now, what the hell was going on in their household? Like, what were they doing in their bedroom? You know what I'm saying? Was mama like, y'all shut the fuck up?
Right.
And then they in there like, ladies and boys and girls, mom and dad are cooking macaroni and cheese and pork chop. I just bet it was an interesting time. Now, I would love to wonder, like, is that a skill set they were born with? Did they go to college? Like, they are the only two in the world who do it. Like, and I think that's dope. But yes, Bruce is he's not as popular as Michael, but he probably works more than Michael, which means he's probably a little bit cheaper.
Right.
All right, real quick, can I do a quick shout out?
For sure.
Now, I want to shout out to Bigo. When we do this show, if you actually want to see kind of the behind the scenes or just see me, I'm on Bigo Live at Ridin Durty Radio, and you can actually go to Bigo right now and see the Country Rap Report without seeing Spike.
That'd probably be good for some people, but they don't like me anyway.
You can hear him, but you can't see him. But anyway, shouts out to everybody on Bigo, man. I see y'all jumping in there. Love you guys. Yeah, shouts out to Mara. Shout out Hippie Chick.
How you spelling Bigo? Is it just B-E-G-O?
B-I-G-O.
Okay. B-I-G-O. I'm going to download it right now.
Yeah, it's only a phone app. It's a streaming service. Everybody out there, if you want to stream your life, you can become a streaming star. And Bigo didn't tell me to do this, but just because you're downloading the app, you can become a streaming star because Bigo will pay you to basically stream your life.
Oh, wow.
And whatever the hell you got going on.
It's pretty invasive.
But they are very strict on a lot of stuff. They don't want a lot of stuff, like no smoking, period. Like,
oh, damn. So you couldn't do your OnlyFans behind the scenes, you know, on this. Okay.
Well, no nudity, no vulgarity.
Let me stop my download. Let me stop the download right quick. So
yeah, man, they ain't playing the radio. It ain't no OnlyFans, but it's a cool app. Great way if y'all out there want to earn some money and you like going live streaming, it's a great way to do it. Or if you like me and you like to play people's music and you don't like the shit getting muted, it's a great opportunity. It's like having a virtual radio show, but you got to listen to it live to hear it.
Gotcha.
So, just a little alternative, something. But shouts out, man, to everybody who done jumped on already on Bigo checking me out. All right, hippie chick, I see you. All right, man, let's get into it. Country Rap Report. This is what we do. Video number 1 by an artist. Never had an opportunity to talk about him. He goes by the name of Millie Redd. And the name of this joint is Fuck 'em All. Fuck 'em all. Fuck 'em all. All right. Now, the first thing I got to say about this is a tribute to Tennessee independent rap legend Worm, or D-Mark. And a lot of y'all, if you don't know, we talked about it earlier this year. He did, transition actually right after being released from jail. But it's a tribute to Worm. And basically, this song was made to feature Worm. So before he was able to do his verse, he actually transitioned. So I want to start off with the review by saying rest in peace to my guy, Worm. All right. Now, Millie Redd has a style that I like. It's kind of a singy rap style, but it's not super aggressive, but it's not super mellow. So it's kind of singing, but not the singing style that you feel like this guy is a singer. It's more of a kind of a run-in type of thing, like
okay. Right.
So what would it be called? This kind of melodic. Is that what you call it?
I would give it melodic, yeah.
He has a little melodic flow. I thought it was real cool. He's basically talking about lost ones, and basically just ignoring the noise of the world. Fuck them all. Fuck everybody. Fuck the haters. Fuck everybody that ain't with you. That's the actual context of the record. The video is there's some rooftop scenes. There's some street scenes. There's a scene of him sitting at a table. It appears that they might have said, "Hey, we're gonna shoot this video tonight. I want to get all y'all. Make sure y'all wear y'all fuck 'em all shirts. Y'all stand in line. Oh, it's a building up there. Let's walk on top of the building, shoot something on the rooftop. Oh, let's walk down.
Them scenes didn't look familiar to you?
No, they look familiar to you?
They're in making. I've shot like 5 videos on that same parking deck.
Yeah, right.
I'm dead ass serious. Like the Droids Common was shot up there. That was the first one I did up there.
Hold on. You just brought whole new context to the review.
I don't know if he's local or not, but I've never heard of him. But I'm sure he's heard of me by name, Fletcher Batts, not Spank. But if he's local, I know he knows who I am, or at least somebody in his circle does. But yeah, they even got midway through the video, you will see the mural that is on there with Macon and the guitar. That part was all through Droid's video.
You know what? As I pulled it, hold on, time. Can I interrupt? Yeah. Can I interrupt?
Yeah. Go ahead. This is his review. He ain't gonna mind though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I interrupt this review?
Sure.
So someone in the comments area said, "Wow, Vic sure does be reading his phone a lot." Yes, I do, because I'm learning things as we go to bring you guys more information. What the fuck?
And we research. Like some of the shit be happening right on the spot.
Like, sometimes I feel like the hate is so enormous that they try to find. Did you see that comment?
I did not. I don't remember that.
It was in the live. I don't know, but I'm like, wow, Vic sure looks at his phone a lot.
Bro, we if we did not look at our phone, we would not have uncovered a lot of stuff that we have uncovered on the damn podcast. Like while we're shooting it, we're looking it up. So this is all genuine. It's all real. And
for the record, I only look at my phone while Spank is talking. It's called continuity. I'm sorry that I kind of know what I'm doing and we want this to be a good show. But for that person, thank you for watching and noticing that I'm looking at my phone. And guess what? I'm looking at my phone and I'm streaming on Bigo.
Right.
Which means I have multiple phones. This is like a machine here.
It'll be different if you were watching porn while I'm talking. But you actually researching.
Sometimes.
They need to stop. Like maybe they're just trying to find something, or maybe they just want to start a conversation piece. I don't know.
Yeah, but yes, I'm looking at my phone, and in the process, because Spank mentioned that this video was shot in an area that he's recorded videos, a little history, that's dope. And so it made me, because I follow Millie Redd, but it made me go to his page because I like to let y'all know the numbers and where they're at the time. If they got shit going on. And Millie Redd is from Georgia.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah, Millie Redd is from Georgia. I'm not sure if it's making, but he's from Georgia. So again, one time, Millie Redd, who has a.
Where did you find him? How'd you find him, motherfucker? Because there was no descriptions in the video, and there was no description, no links in the YouTube channel. So how did you find him, motherfucker?
I'm gonna be honest. It's to a point that we're growing so much that I can't even keep up no more.
Okay.
It be so much shit. Like live chat. Oh, it's an inbox. Holla. It's so, but no, that's a good one. I'm not complaining. Thank you to everybody that's supporting. I don't know how I found it, but I found him, damn it. Matter of fact, I found him, and he is in concert next month. Well, probably by the time this show airs.
Right.
He's in concert in your backyard. Millie Redd and the Sticks.
Oh, nice.
Millie Redd and the Sticks. The Sticks are coming on. They're having a big Halloween show, Halloween bash. It's a birthday bash. Huh?
In Macon?
In Macon is Millie Redd's Halloween birthday bash. It's October the 14th, which hopefully, I don't know if we'll be airing this episode before.
This might be out around that time, yeah.
And it's a spot called Late Night. Does that ring a bell for you?
I have no idea what that is.
It's on MLK Junior Boulevard in Macon.
Late Night? It might be one of the new spots in downtown.
So shouts out to Millie Redd. Hopefully Millie Redd will see this review and invite us.
Right.
Maybe we can get VIP. But let's see what we're going to say about it first and see if we can earn a VIP.
We might not get VIP. Well, I'm not saying a lot of negative. I do want that. And we've had multiple videos where we've discussed what the descriptions need to be looking like and what the about information on your YouTube page needs to be looking like. If this is your main promotional vehicle for you to generate revenue and to brand and build your marketing campaign, like you got to put other links in your about section on your YouTube, and you definitely have to put some sort of, hey, if you want to follow me, I'm gonna be over here, links in your description of your video. He has nothing, and that really upset me. Yeah,
I agree, and you know what? Maybe I come from that. Oh, hold on, let's. All right, I did actually discuss everything I want to say. It's tribute to Worm. He kind of have a melodic sing rap style, at least on this record, which I thought was really, really cool. It's rooftop scene, street scene, and strong campaign of people wearing the fuck 'em all shirts. I thought that was really, really cool.
I would have liked to have seen a more diverse crowd, but I'm not gonna never stop saying that.
No, we're gonna say that till it becomes part of the genre.
Damn right. If y'all gonna talk about equality and spreading the love, then I need to see it.
And Millie Redd, you could have got me and Spike in the video.
For sure.
We would have met your quota. We would have made you meet your quota, big dog. We would have made you meet your quota. And then we would have been saying y'all need to get a little sprinkles.
Right.
Y'all get a little sprinkle. Now, and guess what? We're not just saying that because we're black. Because we said that to the Nappy Roots as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yes, we did.
Shit, get some friends of another color. But anyway, I actually like Millie Redd's style. Because it wasn't so much singing. It was just enough to kind of get me in the mood. And he really, really wrote that beat. That was a very mellow beat, not super distinct to where you're like, oh, the production's off the chain. But it was just cool enough. It was like a vibe song.
That's a good description. Because it definitely was a real mellow type vibe. The track did need mixing and mastering. I will say that. Mm-hmm. But I put that he had a good voice and a good flow. He got a real lazy, high type flow. But it might have been the singing type rap that he was doing too, to make all of that be one package. But I like what I heard. I like to hear more. Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna he's still in a little pocket with Zilla Gorilla, those people, those street people that also country. He talked about him having jail time and some other shit. So I don't know what the jail time was for. He got some other people that still locked up. He was paying homage to them, et cetera, et cetera. I just think if he's going to come hard, you got to go all the way. And I don't know if the singing rap is going to play with coming all the way hard. But I would like to hear some more from him just before I can put him in whatever package that I'm going to put him in. That's just me personally. but I don't know what to expect. This is a good example though, and I think if somebody heard him for the first time, this wouldn't be something they would be turned off by.
Yeah, it definitely made me want to hear more.
For sure.
To see if he stays mellow, does he got some aggressive stuff? But he, you know, it was a good teaser for me.
Right.
And I would have loved for him to have got that verse from one.
Well, that probably would have set it off. I would have loved to have been in that video. You know, I'm only 6 minutes away from downtown, and I would have been there. You know, but it's all good. It's all good. Now I know who you are and where you are, and you know that I'm here. So if you ever need an extra black guy to show up in the video, just hit me up. I'm here.
We pimping ourselves out to be the sprinkles in all your country rap videos.
Right.
Make sure you have some beer. And let me tell you what I'm gonna need. Millie Redd. If you
Oh, you got a writer? You got a writer? That's what you're gonna do?
I just got one thing. Yeah, I do have a writer. Beer. Natural light is fine with me. But Millie Redd, for you, sir, if I come be in your video, I'm gonna need that blunt to be a little longer. Because I ain't never seen nobody smoke a roach in the video. Did you see that?
I saw it, but I think he took that shit all the way down. So that was like the end of it by the time the video man got to it.
Millie Redd, like, man, fuck this shit. Took this shit on the family shit, bitch. Fuck this shit. They're like, Millie Redd, it's supposed to be a prop. Fuck that.
Right. So, I mean, I'm about the video though. I didn't see anything, and I didn't talk about the videographer, but there wasn't any negative that I saw on that either. Even though this is mostly shot at night, and even with those night scenes, sometimes you can't get a lot of light into that camera, but the scenes were pretty well lit. You could see all of the definition. I wasn't mad at what I saw. So whoever shot this, they knew what they were doing and what type of angles they need to take on so they can get the right lighting. So I was impressed with that. Yeah,
I agree. All right, next up, another new artist, bro. You know what? It's a funny thing. I love when we're reviewing people, like new people. It's almost like opening up a damn gift on Christmas Day to me. Like when we got artists that we've never talked about.
Right.
I mean, I like talking about, you know what I like? I like that we can blend this. Like this is a blended show.
Right.
2 new artists, 2 established. I like when the shows are blended. I actually, at this point now, try to mix the videos up where we can blend them. All right, next up, and I hope I'm saying this name correctly, is an artist who goes by the name of Phat Mclin. Phat Mclin. And the name of this joint is Life Goes On, and it was directed by Squid. The first thing that I noticed in this video,
and Jessi Mae, don't forget her now.
And
it's featured Jessi Mae.
I'm gonna say it like I feel like she would like for me to say it. Phat Mclin featuring Jessi Mae.
Jessi
Mae. Jessi. Okay, now I like the build-up of this record. Like it had like a little build-up. And then it showed me the cemetery. So it really got me like. And then Jessi came in. She came in with the vocals. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the critique of Jessi to you.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna do Jessi better than I can. I like hearing her come on, but I don't know if I heard what I should have heard. So, and that's your department.
Well, it wasn't a lot to hear because the production on it wasn't that great. But keep going.
Now, what really threw me is Phat came in singing auto-tune.
Right.
I did not expect that. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying I was like, whoa.
Right.
So then I was thinking like, okay, Spank finna be mad because there's not finna be no bars. Because we done heard Jessi Mae sing.
Right.
We done heard Phat Mclin come in singing.
Right.
And then guess what? Phat gives us bars. So I got happy. It put me back on track. Now, this song is about a troubled relationship. Hopefully, a lot of us have been in them. Hopefully not too many, but we know what it's like. You know, it's about, it appears to be a young couple. They're having troubles. They're arguing back and forth. And unfortunately, they're arguing in front of the child.
Right.
A few of us are products of that environment. And that tends to lead to trauma and other issues when you get grown.
Agreed.
So
for the children.
Now, I like the video that it was shot in the woods, probably in their backyard. They try to make it kind of retrospective because they're actually showing the argument, and they got Jessi Mae walking through the argument like as if they're not there. So I know what they were going for there. I just need the director of the video to have created more of a storyboard to make it a little more believable. Because I would have been okay if they just had Jessi Mae singing in the woods and then showed the couple, you know, going through their trials and tribulations through each scene. I just didn't really get Jessi Mae walking through like their ghost.
That's you're right. That's the video director thing. That's perfect. Keep going.
Now, there's something I didn't understand. I didn't understand this speaker.
That was probably for them to have the rap out. Why he had it in the video, I don't know, but he probably shouldn't have had it. But I think she also sat down on it too when he was talking to her or rapping to her while. So that was probably so she can sit down and so they can still have a rap out there and him be on beat and they can properly sync his lips to the lyrics.
Okay, well,
why it was in the video, I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, the video started out with him carrying the shit through the woods.
Right.
And I'm listening to the entire song, trying to figure out why does Phat have this speaker? But Phat was very respectful. He did not take the speaker to the cemetery. He didn't do that.
Right.
He didn't do that. Now, what I also like, at the end of the video, Phat got some credits where he's actually advertising upcoming things. You know, I guess he's got a compilation. The only thing I didn't get with that is, Phat, y'all should have, this is on the director, you should have used a bigger, better font because I really couldn't read it. It was like in white and it blended kind of against the background of the video. But I like the fact
was this was after the credits?
Yeah, well, no, this was after. The credits is actually, I think, talking. I could be completely wrong. Phat, get in the inbox and tell me what the hell it says.
All right, the video came up, and then the credits started, and there was some music playing. That's when I cut it off. The shit that happened after that?
It was while the music was playing, it was like a little snippet, but it had words on the screen.
So, because the music that was playing was actually FJ and Savannah's "I Break Down." So immediately, I'm like, y'all finna get a copyright strike for this shit. You know, if not, then whatever views you accumulated on this, y'all gonna have to share them with them because you shouldn't do this. It's not your music, but it was there in the video. So I was really confused about why anybody would want to do that. But that's a video thing. That's a director thing because they could have still had the candid scenes of them out in the woods and doing whatever to shoot for B-roll, quote unquote. And he could have played like maybe the instrumental or re-loop the hook for the video that we just got the content for, but don't play somebody else's shit as an outro. Like that is a no-no. That is a huge no-no, especially if you don't have rights to be able to do so.
Yeah. But you know, as a whole, I felt like and when I look at Phat's Instagram, it appears that he's a new artist. I do think they're on the right track. I just think that they are new and they're utilizing what they have. Nothing about it bothered me. It more made me feel like these are some cats new on the come up and they deserve a chance. Like Phat Mclin is under 1,000 followers. Y'all definitely go follow him on Instagram at Justin Phat. And you know, it appears like the kid on the sofa, maybe the wife, these seem like they might be real family members. And he's a family oriented guy. And I think he's gonna have a shot. And the fact that how he sang at the beginning, he lets me know that he has something going on that he will be able to utilize his vocals, you know, throughout his career. And like I said, Jessi Mae didn't bother me. I just wasn't sure if the vocals was mixed correctly. That's why I said I'm gonna leave that part to you.
Well, let me give you I hated the beat. Like there wasn't even a me trying to like it. Like as soon as I heard it. The beat, no, I didn't hate the beat. I did not hate the beat. It was the orchestra shit that came in, and the orchestra was actually threw off everything. The beat was fine. As I'm trying to remember how it came on and the build-up was that you were talking about. When Jessi came in with some sort of orchestral chords being played, and those chords, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. Those chords was way too strong. Like the chords should have really been in the background. They shouldn't have been in the front as they were. And because they were so heavy, it overshadowed Jessi Mae as she's singing. And I really couldn't tell if she was layered or if it was just one track and they were trying to play with that, or I don't even know really what her tone is. I think both her and Phat Mclin, Jessi Mae and Phat Mclin, I think both of them have talent. I think most of the failure in this came from the video guy and the audio producer. And definitely if the production went past and went to somebody that did mixing and mastering, which I don't think that did happen, because if it did, then that person also failed them too. So this is all technical stuff. This isn't anything on their talent level, because their talent level is there and I think they got enough to play with. This is all the producer needed to turn down some stuff, stop playing with one of them plugins because it was just too much. Stop. It was overly compressed in certain parts. It was a whole lot of technical stuff. And all of this comes with practice. Now, I don't know if, again, it might even be the producer's first turn, or whoever's doing the mixing and mastering, they might be new to this too. I don't know. I don't know the particulars of it. But what I'm hearing, I'm not mad at, because it was a valid effort. Like they tried to shoot a video, and the scenes in there, I don't know if this is your backyard, but I like to go fishing in that pond if there are fish in there. But it looked real serene. So the scenes were there. I think if they had put the right filter on it, then it would have looked more movie style versus camcorder-ish. And camcorder-ish can sometimes look amateurish or basic point of view types. You've seen those types of movies like Blair Witch Project and all that type of stuff. It's just your point of view is a little different. And sometimes you get the fisheye lens and it's skewed. And I got some of that when Jessi Mae was out in the woods. Like it did a lot, and there was a lot of technical stuff, but music wise, on the talent level, I'm not mad at what I heard. I really want to hear more from Phat. No offense, Jessi, but I'm not really into country. But if you want to come in and do some hooks for Phat in the future, I'm definitely okay with that. But I definitely want to hear more from both of them.
Yeah, it did make me want to hear more. I'm getting more in the country because, like I say, it's like something that I feel like is new age country, and it's more of a younger generation, or a generation who grew up with a little hip hop background. You know,
right?
Artists like Jessi Mae or Rihanna Harness or Norman North or Tony Evans Jr. The list goes on and on. So I wouldn't mind hearing a little Jessi Mae. Jessi Mae probably put it out.
Right.
And she got a little bop. I see it. I think they might have to tell her hold back, because when she first came in, she had a little shoulder swag. I thought she was going to give us one of them old.
Well, lean right.
Look, I thought she was going to give us a. If you go back to the beginning of the video, when she first came on, she had a little life goes on.
Right.
I see it. Jessi Mae, I seen that. I seen you. All she needed was.
She had a little shimmy with it.
Yeah, a little shimmy. So, man, shouts out to them. Shouts out to all the new artists on the grind, and the fact that country rap is opening up a genre for them to step out. Because a lot of these people might have thought there's no avenue for me. And sure. With the growth of the genre, a lot of people who are saying, like, you know what? I ain't got to rap about having all this shit. I can just rap about whatever. And, you know, he's touching on subject matter. Now, I probably need to listen to the song a little more closely, because the cemetery scene threw me off a little bit. Now, I know life goes on.
I don't remember that one.
The cemetery scene?
No, I don't remember why the scene was there, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't, because it seemed like it was about a troubled couple.
Right.
And then there's a cemetery scene. So I don't know. Maybe I need to listen closer to the lyrics, and I apologize, guys, for that. Get in the comments area, and you maybe can tell me, maybe did I miss something, or do I need to go back and listen to it? Because I got it with the couple, but I didn't get the scene. But I got Life Goes On with the cemetery, so it confused me a little bit. But nothing to take away from the work.
Gotcha.
All right, next up, and we asked, and she is giving. She heard us talking about these women out here outworking us. She heard us because we are talking about her yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, next video we're about to talk about is by the impeccable Stormie Leigh. And the name of this joint is hopeless. And I want to start this one off. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
All right, shouts out to Re-Up Films. This was shot by Re-Up Films. They definitely have a conglomerate over there of Shamu, TJ, White Gold, White Owl. Everybody. They definitely are putting things together and moving as a unit.
And she appears to be the first lady.
Yes, she's the first lady on whatever the conglomerate it is. She's the first lady. So we have both said on the 2 videos we reviewed, we're like, come on, Stormie. We want bars. We want bars. We want bars.
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching the video. First of all, Stormie Leigh is amazing. She is so pretty. She has a very distinct but unique beauty about herself that I haven't seen in any of the country rap females right now.
I agree.
She has a little golf. A little golf.
Definitely goth. Definitely. Real dark and goth, yes.
Yeah, a little dark golf gutter. I'll stab your ass swag. I'm just saying that's what I see, but I like it. Right. I like it. So, with that being said, she immediately let me start off with the video. It's not a lot of scenes, but God damn, the scenes are fire. Like, to me, this scene was on some swamp, backwoods, house, moonshine type shit. I love the scene. There's an old car. It's a goddamn mildewy house. Like, I love the scene. The scene looked like it smelled like mildew, but that's cool.
Right.
It looked like you walk in with some lights off, but that's cool because that's that country swamp goth style. And I'm not mad at it, so I'm not saying nothing like, oh, it stink. The shit seemed like it would be some shit that you could show like in a Halloween movie or a scary movie.
Agreed.
Like you don't know what the fuck gonna happen here.
Yeah. So, you expecting Michael Myers to pop out the door any second and snap.
Yeah.
Yes.
You expecting him to open that bitch. You know, you expect somebody like, you rang. So immediately as this joint comes on, and I'm admiring the scenery, I'm even admiring the beats. And what's the first thing Stormie Leigh do? She begins to belt.
Right.
Woo! And I'm like, there you go, Stormie.
There you go.
I ain't mad because you can sing like a mother. You can sing. But I'm like, I want the bars.
Right.
Bars. And guess what Stormie does? Mask on, mask off. She gives us the bars.
Right.
And she didn't give us no whack bars. She gave us bars.
Good content.
Good content. And you know the funny thing, we talk about what was the record where the Sniffing Line record? I know it's not
Whiskey and Lime.
Whiskey and Lime. The bars, the content she gave us on this record.
Right.
I needed that same amount of content on the Whiskey and Wine. Because Stormie, you got bars, girl. You got bars. And I was very impressed with those 16 you gave us. And this record was like quick sex. She gave us the melody, she gave us bars, and she was out of there.
Right.
Made me want more.
Right.
So Stormie, you did your job, girl. You have the floor, sir.
Well, the song was about some level of vulnerability from her. It was like a letter to someone, whoever she was dating, just telling them, well, giving them her perspective. I don't know if the lyrics was conveyed in the video, but I like what I saw in the video. Let me just go off of the song because the video was dark, but I think it was supposed to be dark, like gloomy, like goth, like a witch feel, that type of shit. Like he gave you that, and I'm okay with that. Like that's your imagery, and that's the vision that you see for your brand, and that's you. I accept all of that. And the beat was fine. I was okay with the beat. I just want to hear more of a consistency of what we're getting from Stormie, because I don't want her to be outworked, and I think because she can sing and rap, she can compete with whoever else that is out here, male or female, and because she can continue to give us valuable content. It doesn't all have to be about a story. It could be just her bragging and boasting, as what we do in rap, or she could be rapping about another type of story or a different perspective. Like, she has a different look, as you said, and people will gravitate towards that. So she should be using that to her advantage. Her entire camp should be using that to her advantage, because she is needed. And I'm saying this to the fellas that are over there at that camp. If y'all don't recognize that there is a desperate need for females to be seen and heard in this genre, then it's your ego that is in the way, because you don't want a female to outshine you. So if you are an artist, I'm going to need you to step aside and allow her to at least get the same amount of notoriety and publicity that you are getting as a male, because she deserves it. Not only does she deserve it, but every single female in the genre deserves it, because the need is there. It is desperate. They, as in the fan base, they are fiending for females to have a voice, and a lot of y'all are not allowing them to have that voice, and that kind of offends me. But I until I can get to a point to where I can make those changes behind the scenes, all I can do is give you my observation when I see it, put it out there, and hopefully some sort of change will come over it. What about the scenes in the video? Okay, I thought the scenes should have been longer. Mm-hmm. They were like, they'd be on her for like 2 seconds and cut and go to a different scene. On her for 2 seconds, cut to a different scene. And I don't want a lot of scenes. Just, I wanted to see more of her for a longer period of time, so I can be more enveloped in what she was trying to convey. She's a pretty girl, and whether she's in the goth getup or she's in some sort of sundress and she's out there jumping in a lake, like, it's still parts of her where if we don't get enough of her, then we're only still just listening to the song being played on some visual instead of being drawn in to what she's trying to build, and building upon that helps the brand overall. Like, we got to be able to see more of her in her element, whatever that looks like. We may still not know what that element looks like, because we've seen her being happy, we've seen her being sad, we've seen her using cocaine in a bathroom. Like, we're all over the spectrum here, but we're still seeing multi-facets of her talent level, which I definitely appreciate. What else did I have? Scenes too choppy. Her singing vocals were layered, and this is a production thing. Stormie has the potential to have a lower register that I haven't heard anybody tap into. And I don't know who did this. Was this Shamu or this one? Yeah, this is Shamu. This is Shamu beat. I don't know if Shamu.
I'm not.
Was
sure.
This okay? Well, I don't know who did the production. I think I heard the tag in there. Whoever did the production with her in the studio. If y'all going to layer her, and I know she was layered in this because there was multiple layers, y'all need to be playing with her lower register too, please, because definitely very few people, male or female, are playing with lower registers in this entire fucking genre. Allow her to play in her lower registers and use it as a bass, and now you can have a 3 to 4, maybe 5-part harmony. And when she's singing, right now we're just getting 2. I would like to hear that lower register, because I know that she has the capacity to be able to hit the lower notes, because it's her normal talking voice, and that would definitely be dope. Other than that, I mean, it's a good record, definitely a good visual presentation. I would like to have seen more of her. I think this was less than 3 minutes, as a matter of fact. I want to see more of Stormie. I want to see more of Stormie, and as in not just on screen, but I want to see more consistency. Give me more product. Drop a video a month, even if you just playing around in the studio in July, and then August you shooting a video, and in September you putting the video out, and just repeat that whole process every month. Like, I'm okay with that. We just need more of Stormie Leigh for sure.
Now, speaking of more, and I'm on my phone and I see this, by the time this airs, Stormie will have a new record out called Brownie Birthday Cake. So Stormie is definitely kicking it in gear for the last quarter.
Awesome.
And I don't know if it's going to be a visual, but she definitely has October 1st, Brownie birthday cake. So as soon as there's a visual, we will be reviewing it. And I'm glad to see Stormie Leigh working. Again, she's a beautiful girl, very, very talented. And she can definitely bar you or give you the vocals. They're both up there. Like a lot of times, you know, she's not slacking on the bars. Right. She's not slacking on the vocals. You know, so I'm sure her fan base is equal to people who like hearing her sing in comparison to those who like hearing the bars. So
true. I'm one of those.
This is what I talk about even when we talk about other female artists. Incorporate the singing with the bars. You got me as a fan because I don't mind Stormie singing, but like I said, the Whiskey and Lines record, I would have loved to hear this amount of bars on that record, but talking about the Whiskey and the Lines, or whatever the case may be. So again, shouts out to Stormie Leigh and the whole camp.
Well, it's almost like the ladies, especially if you can rap and sing, you kind of need to be doing it on every record, because just so you can be competitive with the guys. Because the guys are for every 100 records that we reviewed for men, there's probably been 10 records from girls, maybe even less. So 10% of the workload in this whole genre is being done by the females. Y'all got to do better than that. Have to.
I agree. I definitely agree. All right, man. Next up, it's one of my favorite artists. He's a lyrical beast. It's Mr. Burden. And the name of this joint is F. Biden. I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Well, I didn't like the beat. I didn't even like the scenes in the video, but I liked the song. The song was very context heavy. But I mean, on his flow, Burden had like 3 different flows in this video, and really 3 different flows in the first verse. First verse, he was kind of like a lazy flow, almost like a West Coast type, because he was behind the beat. And then middle of that verse, he got on top of the beat, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Which one are we picking? And then immediately after that shit, he started singing and rapping, and I'm like, oh shit, bro, pick a style, because I'm confused now. But I mean, but the singing, rapping actually sound better than the other 2, and I was surprised about it because I guess I wasn't expecting that from Burden, especially to be. I can't say that because I've heard him do it before. I was not expecting the production level on those parts with his vocals to be that superior. I'll say that because the rap singing was dope. He was on key. He had the right pitch. Like somebody knew what they were doing when they recorded him. But then immediately after that, he went right back to the lazy shit, and then he flipped it again. So this was like a class of how to switch your flow in one song from Burden, and I'm not mad at it. Like it was, as an MC, I respect everything that he was doing with this, even with the wordplay, some of the metaphors he was throwing out there. It was a dope project. I tried to like the beat, but the beat just wasn't my thing. I'm more of a, if you're gonna have a song called Fuck Biden, I was really expecting a harder beat and you more on a street level than you just, but I get it though. The beat was done that way just so you can highlight the content and your skills. So I'm totally okay with that. I wasn't crazy about the angles that you were doing in the, I'm gonna guess that would be a sound room. You was on the right side and then the left side and then straight forward. Like I wasn't crazy. This could have just been an in-studio performance, but this might have been the studio. So based off of the foam cord that was on the roof and on the wall, so I could be wrong with that. But again, I'm not mad at what I was presenting. This was a good effort from Burden. And I'm expecting it, but I'm expecting this type of content from him, and I'm not mad that I'm getting this type of content when it's very well produced. But when I'm getting Forgiato blow type shit, and you can't sing, and you still trying to sing, then I'm immediately turned off. So it isn't even the content that I'm pissed off about Forgiato. It is the production level. But Burden's production level is levels above what Forgiato is getting. And I'm comparing those two because they have comparative subject matter. That's the only reason I'm comparing them. I'm not comparing them talent-wise, because talent-wise, Burden will rap his ass off, and Forgiato won't even be an issue. I'm talking about levels above where he is. I don't know if I can do a whole album of this content though. This is just me being real. I can tolerate him 1 or 2 songs and being sporadic with this type of stuff. And that's just because I'm apolitical. It has nothing to do with him and his talent level. It's just I don't want to hear all this shit all the time. You know, it's enough of this shit going out there, and it's enough shit that we got to deal with on a day-to-day. I don't need to be reminded of it in a song. You know, especially a whole album of it. Like what I can do with a song here and a song there, I'm okay with that.
Well, the beat. Now, if you go back, now when I say this, hopefully it triggers. The beat was a hyphy beat.
I said, so we are West Coast. So okay, I'm not
like I expected him to ghost ride the whip, and I'm thinking like, why do you have such a happy? First of all, hold on, let me rewind.
Okay.
Burden is quickly becoming one of my favorite lyricists.
Okay.
It's already been established that he's not a fan of Biden and he is a fan of Trump. It's been established. I'm cool with that. Doesn't bother me. And you know what? It doesn't bother me that he gives us this from time to time. And because we've heard other content by Burden, then I know that he does both. So if he needs to vent, especially on what's going on and people's opinion of what Biden is doing, and you know, it's political. And when it's political, it's different sides. So I have thick enough skin. Number one, me, I keep my political views out of my entertainment, but I know there are artists who don't. So to me, it doesn't bother me one way or the other when I hear Burden give his political opinions. There are a lot of people right now that are upset with Biden. There are a lot of people out there who are not. And that's fine. If you want to give us that through music, fine. The thing with me is, and I ain't mad, if you're going to get in Biden's ass, get in his ass. And that he did.
Right.
Bar-wise. I didn't like the hook. Like, I didn't like stop whispering in kids' ears. I was like, what the? Like, man, listen. Again, I like sticking to facts. I don't like creating narratives. I don't like people creating a narrative to make people not like people because you don't like people. If you don't like Spank and you like me, Spank ain't mad. I ain't gonna make you, if you don't like me, I ain't gonna try to tell you why you shouldn't like Spank. Like, okay, if y'all don't like people don't like what Biden's doing, fine. Make a song about it. Cool. I ain't mad. Because lyrically, Biden should be he should be trying to come back. Biden should be having somebody write him a diss record because Burden, you bited it. But the only thing with me is stop whispering kids is like, why are you trying to paint Biden not to look like a pedophile? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Well, you can't nitpick on what he can and cannot talk about now. If he wants to talk about him destroying the economy or letting Afghanistan fall, then he should have the same right to be able to talk about him not whispering in people's ears. Like all of that, you can't have selective censorship. You either let him talk about all the shit. What does whispering in people's ears have to do with the politics? It had nothing with the politics. He's just painting him out to be a bad person. That was the whole gist of the entire rap. Like, he's a bad person. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's incompetent. I got all of that part, but that just goes with painting the entire picture.
Yeah, he's a pedo too.
Not just a pedophile, but an incompetent pedophile who can't spell.
And unfortunately, and I don't even know, has Kamala done anything since she's been in office? So why does she get it? Why does she always get it? Has she done? I don't even know if she's done anything. I'm sorry, Burden. I don't keep up enough with politics to even argue with you. I don't know good from bad. I looked at the comments. I ain't
looking at no comments. I just imagine what that stick look like.
No, I ain't look at them a lot. Just the first comment I seen was someone said all the people who are clicking thumbs down, because he got about 1.5, like 1,500 thumbs down, dislikes. So a lot of people out there that like Burden. I think Biden sent the people to your video to click thumbs down. But there's somebody the comment was funny as hell to me. A person said, all the people clicking thumb down are the people that are sitting at home alone with their masks on. I actually thought that was funny.
That's funny.
I can't imagine someone sitting at home watching the football game with they masks on.
Wow.
Trying to stay 6 feet away from the dogs. But again, the music is entertainment and you are able to do what you want. I ain't mad, Burden. You killed them. The bars were there. I just feel like, I come from the era of aggression. So if you're going to diss, then give us an aggressive beat. The beat was just, I'm sitting there goddamn doing my hypey dance. I'm ghost riding the whip. And you dissing Biden. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be dancing off this shit. So I just felt like, actually he wrote the beat, so it wasn't the wrong beat. The beat just was a little partyish. Like we in the club saying fuck Biden.
Right.
No. And that was cool. It was like a little rap out in the studio. It's probably his own studio. He probably shot it with the iPhone. I wasn't even mad at it. He went and found all the proper footage when he say stop whispering in people's ears. He actually had him whispering in someone's ear every time. Now I gotta ask Biden, why is there so much footage of you whispering in people's ears? That shit's kind of crazy. But I'm not saying you're no pedophile. Burden said that. I didn't say it. Burden said that you might be a pedo. I just want to know why there's so much footage of you whispering in people's ears. I don't think you can find any footage of me whispering in anybody's ear because I might wet your ear. Because I'm kind of loose with the juice.
Loose with the juice? No.
I spit in your ear. You're going to definitely be like, bruh, come on.
Back the fuck up, bruh.
I can't control it. I don't let one fly right on your earlobe. So, but no, I actually like the song, man. And I really like Burden. I really like Burden, and I hope he goes as far as his fan base and his talents will take him because I like him. And I ain't mad when he gets political from time to time.
Well, see, I used to be mad. I used to get triggered off some of this shit because I realized that I was getting triggered because some of this stuff does sway people. Some of this, like a song called "Fuck Biden," people that don't like Biden are going to gravitate towards the song just because they don't like him. It ain't got nothing to do with their love for someone else. It's just because they don't like him. And that could go the other way for people that love Trump. They could be right on board with this. Like it's a when we're dealing with music, especially with hip hop has changed the world in so many ways. Hip hop has been used to overthrow governments, and this is facts. Like y'all can research this. Hip hop really is the voice of the people, and it is a way for the people. And this isn't how it started here in America, but this is how it is gone and spread throughout the world. Like hip hop has now been this vehicle for people to say stuff that most governments, and these are the governments controlling those countries, don't want people to say. So these men and women are able to have a voice where they normally wouldn't have, and they're putting all their music, and they're doing it through a different type of medium where the government can't control. That in itself is power. And sometimes we use this power over here in a negative way. And I'm not saying that Burden is doing that. I'm saying that it could be used that way if he chose to use it that way. But again, as long as there's no censorship, bruh, whatever you got to say it. Just know that whenever you say it, there's always going to be some sort of counteracting view. And whenever they want to come back and say whatever they say, then you can either go tit for tat and y'all have a real conversation, or you can come back and y'all can have diss records back and forth. And that's what we are in hip hop, and we actually embrace it. And I don't know why you people in those of you people that are in country rap that don't like dissing, but y'all really need to get over this shit. Like it is, and Vic has said it multiple times. This is country rap. There's two parts to this. There's the country, and then there's the hip hop element. And beef, dissing is just as essential to hip hop as that beat that you guys like, those fashions that you guys are rocking. those DJ elements that we see in around all of the productions. Like this, there are multiple elements to hip hop overall. And now that it has grabbed hold of country rap, y'all need to embrace all of the elements that come with it. You can't have some of it and be like, well, I don't want that over here too. No, fam. If you want some of it, you finna get all of it, because hip hop is hip hop. And the country part, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know if there's not any dissing in country, but by marrying the two and you having country hip hop, you just have to take all of that for what it is.
All right, let me say this, and then I'm gonna move on, because we talk about that, and people are, oh, why y'all this is country rap?
Right.
We don't this. If y'all don't shut the fuck up.
That's a quote right there.
The Hatfield and McCoys beat. I ain't gotta say no more.
That is true.
The Hatfields and the McCoys, who are country, beat. Westerns. Pop out. Dude.
Right.
They beat.
Right.
Stop it. Y'all stop, man.
They do it at high noon.
Yeah, y'all stop acting like country rap is this holy grail and people ain't supposed to not like each other and we come by y'all and we all come in peace. No, y'all don't. And all these country rappers grew up listening to hip hop. Period, point blank. So leave it alone. Just keep it on wax.
Yes.
Just keep it on wax. I ain't mad. Sometimes if you just spend your whole life dissing somebody, then that's different. But hey man, if you got a grievance, hey man, if you can use the opportunity to build your fan base, because you said, hey man, do it. It's free promotion and marketing. Just
and you're making money with it. Like why would you not?
Yeah,
we've seen what beef and dissing does in this genre in the last year. Like why not?
Built off of it.
Exactly. Go get the money. Like for real. Now it's got to be authentic, and you definitely need to come with bars. You can't just be up there, I don't like it, because we've seen some. Who was it? The dude, he shot his video. It was in a bar. They were playing pool. It was not good. I don't even remember when that video. I'm sure it's aired, but it was trash. But it's got to have substance, not just audible, but also video too. But just know that these elements are very essential to the music. Y'all just got to respect it. And also you have to respect other people's views. Now, again, like I was saying about Burden, when somebody comes in with a contrary view, you don't have to like it. If you don't like it, either cut it off or you make a reply and you put it out there to his stuff. Like those are your two options. As a fan, and not just as a fan, but also as an artist. Like, but as a fan, you either listen or you don't. If you don't want to listen, cut it off and go on to the next. There's many other options out there for you. You don't have to just dwell on this and spend 20 minutes on why you don't like it. Yeah. Fuck that. Just move on. Don't like it.
No doubt. All right, man, let's recap real quick. I was starting the entire show off with my guy, Millie Redd, representing that MacTown. Millie Redd, holla at us. We ain't even that far away. I'll bring you a bigger blunt. Then and the name of that joint was Fuck 'Em All. Then we had Phat Mclin, the name of featuring Jessi Mae. The name of that joint was Life Goes On. Little right. Stormie Leigh with Hopeless. And then we had Burden with F. Biden. All right, ladies and boys and girls, again, I'm sure that someone watching this show for the first time saying, why didn't y'all give us a snippet of the video? Why? Because we know these people will strike us if we don't say what they want us to say. Number one. Number two, we are here to help promote the artists, help bring their vision to life. So we will never review a song and the link not be there. So let them get the love.
Right.
So if you don't like what we're saying, hopefully we're turning you on to something and you'll go click and watch them and then watch them and watch them and watch them. That's what we're here for. We are a vehicle for these country rap artists to get heard. So check out the links. One time, shout out to all my Bigo people. I see you, Serene. Check out the links. Check out the website, countryrapreport.com. If you know somebody out there, because a lot of the people we review and a lot of people we're reviewing coming up are artists who have fan bases of under 5,000. And the vehicle is growing. So if you know somebody who's trying to do country rap music, please submit their video, because we only review videos.
Right.
But if you want to submit music, let me say, because if you want to submit music, you can. Because if you don't have a video, but you have a song on Spotify, we got a Spotify playlist called Country Rap Tunes, and I'll be listening to it, and it be jamming. We have a 24-hour day, 7 days a week, 365 day a year radio station, WCRR. So you ain't got to feel like, well, damn, dog, I ain't got no video. Country Rap Report ain't going to rock with me. No, there's still things that we do that can benefit you, like getting you placed on our Spotify playlist, getting you placed on our 24-hour day internet radio station. Might I add, the only, one more time, the only 24-hour day internet radio station, WCRR. But you can find all of that at countryrapreport.com. You want to submit music, info@countryrapreport.com, or you can drop it on our Facebook page, Country Rap Report, or you can inbox us on Instagram at Country Rap Report. We're not hard to find. It's all universal. All things Country Rap Report.
Yep.
Okay? We make it simple for you. Just type in Country Rap Report and then just go crazy. Go crazy. Okay? Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. We expect to see y'all typing fingers. Y'all can come chat with us live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. And we've seen a lot of people trying to go at 10 a.m. I think we might have ran them off. I don't know.
Well, we stopped getting the thumbs down. So
yeah.
Oh, they might come back.
Or you make them come back and thumbs down us. But again, man, please, y'all, please subscribe to the channel. Click like, hit the notification button, the bell, whatever, and come chat with us Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 10 a.m. because we are the Country Rap Report. And I am Vic XL.
Mr. Dude Spank.
And hey, man, we'll see y'all next time. And again, y'all might not like us, but y'all stuck with us. And if y'all want us to get out the way, then you're going to have to outwork us. And I don't think y'all going to do that. Get out of there. All right. Oh, shouts out to Dub 3030. Shout out to Dub 3030, man. Like, my guy be putting in work, and I gotta say this real quick. And we always say thank you to the first and last time viewers.
Right.
Man, thank you to all the people that get it. Because I know sometimes we say some things that y'all might not be used to hearing. But thank you to every artist that has got it. And right now, it seems like that it's like it's artists first. And that's weird because most of the time it will be fans first, then artists.
Right.
But I'll take it how we get it. One time for every artist that we reviewed who maybe they didn't like what we said, but they was willing to say, you know what? Thank you for the exposure anyway. Because that, man, we ain't trying to hurt nobody's career, tear nobody down. We're just trying to make the genre stronger.
Well, can I add a little something to that?
Yes, of course.
Because every artist that has said thank you has been artists that are not on the top, as in the top 10. It's been all the lesser known, up and coming artists because they are trying to compete with the big people. Even though we reviewed all of the big people, all of them, none of them have said thank you. None of them has even acknowledged us.
Hold on.
That's not why we do it though.
No. Hold on. Because when you say big people, are you just talking about the big three? Because there are people that I consider big artists that has acknowledged us.
I'm gonna say the big five.
Name the five.
They have not acknowledged us. Church.
All right, we've only reviewed Church once.
We've done
once.
Yeah, you're right. But we talk about him a lot because he is the staple.
Well, we can't have it.
We haven't got any notification.
Okay, Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, I think Adam should show us some love because we talk about the Sticks and Broadnecks.
And Broadnecks is my favorite.
Yes.
And the Sticks is our favorite group, but we don't get any acknowledgement from Adam. No, this is the reason I'm saying it because I don't want to just throw out names and then I don't want anybody coming for me because I'm gonna come right back. And now we're in the shouting match and that we're media and we try to be unbiased. My issue is the reason it is artists first and the other fans haven't jumped in is because the bigger people haven't co-signed us. And the bigger people are not going to co-sign us because we are trying to get the smaller artists the same spotlight that the bigger people are getting. So the bigger people will never say you guys are doing a good job. Not in public. They might do it in an inbox. But the I'm saying all of that to say, and I'm not trying to start any controversy or anything like that, but I respect everyone that is out there that is doing their thing. We are doing this to help everyone out there in the genre, and I still think everybody over here from church on down are little people based on the grand scheme of the music spectrum. Like church doesn't make as much as some of the mid-level people over in hip hop or even in R&B. So we're trying to give everyone over here the same attention that we would have gotten or would have given to someone over in hip hop if we were still doing hip hop encounter in our nation. You know, so these people need to realize that we're here for them. We're here to help you become bigger. And if you become bigger, the genre becomes bigger. So we all growing. And so you will never see us do a review where we're putting in snippets of somebody else. That won't happen. And as Vic alluded to it, like what could happen, and I'll give you the full example. Let's say we did a review on Broadneck's record. Broadneck's one of my favorites, and he actually communicates with us. I'm comfortable using his name, and we put a snippet in the video, and Broadneck gave us clearance at first, but because he didn't like our review, Broadneck is like, you know what, I'm gonna pull back my whitelist, and now y'all finna get tapped from YouTube. And because we got a strike, it'll become a warning, and then it becomes 3 strikes, and then you're out. And we can't. I don't want to put the brand at risk based off of if somebody else likes us or if somebody else doesn't like what we say, because we are going to always be candid and always give our unbiased and professional opinions. And if someone doesn't like it, they just have to not like it. But there's nothing you can do about it other than respect what was said. And if you don't like what we said, then either change my mind or prove me wrong. Those are your 2 options, because I'm not going to take back anything that I have said unless I was legitimately wrong or I misspoke. And we have done that before. That we are real high on integrity, and some of the other reviewers, quote unquote, or other media people, if you want to call them that, there's not a lot of integrity, and there's definitely some biasness. There's definitely they are in pocket with such and such, because they're always in favor of them. They never say anything negative. They never say anything objective to what they want being told. And we're not about that. We're going to come. Everything's not perfect. No one out here in this entire world is perfect. And on the music scene, especially when you're dealing with a subgenre, it's going to be flaws, whether it's on the production level or it could be on the video level, it could be on the writing level. Like all of this, there's just always room to grow. Not to mention there's 2 guys that have been in music for 60 plus combined years. These are just our opinions from our perspective. You don't have to like it, but what you're not going to do, what you're not finna do is tell me what I can and cannot say, because you feel like our opinions come from a different place than where you're used to. That's just not going to happen. So don't. And for the guy that said, can I comment on the Instagram from Just in Time? Can I comment on that?
Oh, damn. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I ain't finna not say names. Fuck
no,
let's
talk about that next episode, because I think
we'll
next
do
episode
that.
is going to be shorter.
Okay.
By looking at the videos, the next episode we're gonna. But yeah, definitely. Like again, but as a whole, man, I love you guys that are growing with us. And more than anything, and I gotta shout this guy out, bro. I got mad love for Coca. Like that's my little bro.
For sure.
I ain't never met Coca, but Coca is rocking, bro. Coca is rocking. And I'm so used to artists saying thank you and never ever singing them again.
Right.
Coca is rocking and don't have to be rocking.
Right.
Bro, Coca, just to put our business out there. Coca is in my fantasy league. Like, bro, Coca is rocking. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck can I do. Like, I'm feeling like I need to do something for Coca just for being my friend. Because Coca's rocking, bro. But you know what? That's the respect of seeing a person work hard and trying to grow.
Right.
And we do that for artists.
Right.
And I get it. Artists gonna come watch their little episode and that's it. I'm used to that. Like artists come rock and then leave. I get it. But hey man, support equals support. That's all I can say.
True. That is
all right,
true.
man. We up out of here to the next episode, man. Country Rap Report, your boy Vic Excel.
Yes, you do, Spank.
All right, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.